I'm Ray Luna. Welcome to my channel. For today's reading topic, it is, what is their karma for harming you? So this reading is looking into if someone from your past has harmed you, has done negative things to you or other people, what are their consequences for doing so, or what will be their consequences if they don't change this pattern of behavior. So for group number 1, we have Carnelian. For group number 2, we have Rose Quartz. For group number 3, we have Swazi Agate. And for group number 4, we have red Jasper. So when you have decided on a pile and a crystal, head to the description and click on the correlating timestamp to receive your reading. Hello, group number 1. So you chose Carnelian, and with your cards here, we have the heart, heartache, love, the key, self-deception, revelations, the tree, isolation, stability. Then we have matriarch, mother of homestead, rejection, opportunities, consequences, lady of masks, the shaper, reclamation, vanity, surface appearances. So what I'm seeing here for their karma for harming you is, I feel like this person could have been someone who's very emotionally manipulative, because with the heart and the key, it's like this person looks for ways that they can have the key to someone's heart. And that makes me think of appealing to other people's emotions. So this could be someone, if this is a case where it's romantic, this could be someone who love bombs people, giving them lots of affection, gifts when they first know them, when they're first with them, but then they slowly change to be someone who's more negative, very cold, and they only show positive emotions to get you to do something that they want. So this person is likely going to have some difficulty finding people that they can once again manipulate. So for some of you guys, other people could know that this person has harmed you, and because of word of mouth, a lot of people could start avoiding this person. Or it's possible because more people are being educated on emotional manipulation, emotional abuse, right? I feel like this person could have trouble finding more people or a new person to do this to once again. I feel like this person's going to have what they have done to you, it's going to be reflected back to them like a mirror. So I'm picking up emotional type of manipulation here. Maybe feeling unstable because of this person, feeling isolated, having difficulty. I also feel like this person could have been very catty and difficult to deal with. Someone who could be full of themselves in some type of way. With the lady of the mask, it talks about vanity and appearances. So this is someone who might have wanted to look good to other people, not just physically, but they wanted to be someone like, let's say there is a doctor who lives in your town. Everyone's like, wow, what a great person. They're a doctor. They take their family out places. Someone who's like a pillar of the community, but they're not really like that. They have a mask up so people think they're a kind person. This also, for some of you, it doesn't have to be exact, but a more specific message that's coming through with matriarch. For some of you, this could even be your own mother. This could be a woman. So if you're friends with a woman or in a romantic relationship with a woman, that's coming through. Or it could be someone who has more feminine traits if it is a man. But I do think this is someone who maybe tried to control you like a parental figure. They could have been someone who was jealous of you. But I do think what is going to happen is that what this person has done to you is going to reflect back to them. It's like a mirror is being held up because they tried to look for ways to enter other people's hearts, manipulate them, provide some sort of comfort to them, and then shut it off suddenly and show who they really are. they're going to start having that happen to them and they're going to have difficulty. I also think for whatever reason I'm picking up here, because sometimes this is going to be romantic and sometimes it's going to be platonic or related to family. For those of you, this is a romantic relationship. I do think, and it's a masculine you are with, I think this person's going to have trouble getting into relationships with women in the future, or having trouble communicating with women, or their relationships with women are going to suffer. This is especially true if it's a romantic relationship. But I think this person, either which way, could be isolated and have trouble making connections because of what they've done to you. So I'm going to put down some more cards and get a little bit more insights. And before I start with these cards, I just want to clarify, if it was a woman and not a masculine you're in a romantic relationship with or were, I feel that she could be isolated from other women because of her behaviors. Like, she could have trouble finding friendships. Just to clarify so that makes sense, because there's multiple situations and multiple messages there. But with these cards, we have the Tower, the Six of Wands, the Three of Cups, Six of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Wands. So what I'm picking up for this person who has harmed you, for some of you guys, this could be someone who's narcissistic. That's why that vanity card appeared with surface appearances. The Lady of the Mask, that's someone who could be putting up false identities to trick people, or because they don't have a true identity, their identity is just harming other people, right? That's what I'm picking up. But because of this behavior, this person could have something really good blow up in their face. So with the Tower, that's like a crumbling of something very successful this person has set up for themselves. So with the Six of Wands and the Three of Cups, that's like someone getting recognition, celebration. So with that doctor example, if this person is pretending to be a kind person, they're pretending to be the pillar of the community type of person, I feel like they could be exposed in some way because they keep doing this behavior. Not only have they done this to you, they have done this to many other people. So this is eventually going to get exposed, their past brought to light, and we see that with the Six of Cups and the High Priestess. And then with the Seven of Wands, they have to defend themselves for their past being brought to light. Their real self with the High Priestess, their shadow side being brought to light, and people not wanting to deal with that. So I feel like this person, if they don't change and they continue this behavior, they're going to be isolated from others not wanting to interact with them. Their reputation's going to be ruined, and they could lose a lot of the success they have built for themselves because they're not growing and changing. So that was your reading group number 1. Let me know how you liked it. This is a new type of reading for me to do. I thought it was a fun change of pace for a reading to do. So let me know what you thought about it. And if you liked it, consider liking the video and subscribing if you haven't yet. And I hope to see you guys in another reading. Bye. Hello, group number 2. So you chose Rose Quartz, and with your other cards here, we have the Scissors, Defensive, Artistic, the Hourglass, Nostalgia, Call to Action, the Comb, Vanity, Confidence, Genie the Maid, Guardian of Saints, Humility, Disillusionment, Champion, Danu, Mother of Creation, Motherhood, Ferocity, and Creation. So what I'm seeing here is that this person is someone, I'm picking up with the Scissors, they could have done some type of mechanical type of art. So this is someone who could have done work on cars, motorcycles. I also think of tattoos like needles, arts and crafts with scissors, maybe fashion, but I feel like this is someone who could have some type of artistic ability with something mechanical in some type of way, like building something that's artistic, but it might involve machinery or tools of some kind. What else I see here for this person's karma, of hurting you, I feel like this person is someone that's actually going to change. I'm picking up this person is going to go through a rebirth and reflect on what they have done. So that's character growth for this person, so that's great. But I do think because of what this person has done to you and other people, with the hourglass, I feel like this person's going to have to rely on divine timing. So because of what they have done, they might be punished in some type of way by having to wait, by having things delayed, because they didn't learn a lesson. So just as you guys are watching this go through spiritual cycles, lessons, this is someone who's still learning. And while they could have done something wrong to you, they're also on their own journey and trying to fix their mistakes and learn how to be a better person. So I think a good thing here is that this person, I do think they're going to change. But, they didn't get there as soon as they should have, or, it takes them longer to learn this lesson. But I do pick up that they're going to change, that they do genuinely feel some type of guilt or remorse for the wrong things they have done to other people. But I do think that is positive, because with the previous group, it didn't seem like the person was like that. They kept doing the same thing, but I feel like this person's going to change and have a rebirth and try to be a better person. But they're going to have difficulties with their timeline of trying to get a goal done. With the hourglass, like for them, it's like time is on the essence for them, or they feel like something with their timeline, there's something up with it, like they're delayed, they have to wait longer. So that's what they are going to be experiencing. I also see here with comb. So this is kind of like a gross message, but with comb, it kind of makes me think of like, how little kids, when they go to school, they might pick up hair lice. I feel like this person is going to have to debug themselves, get rid of parasites in some way. That's a really strange message, but I feel like maybe this person's realizing they had parasitic behavior. I'm just picking up bugs. That's like really gross, but that's what I'm picking up. Like they have to comb like the bugs out of their hair. Like I think this person's kind of realizing like they did something really bad, and their karma is kind of coming to terms with what they have done, realizing that they're going to have delays because of that. And maybe they're having trouble with themselves and they feel like grossed out by themselves, and they're really trying to become a new person here. With Danu, this makes me think of they're trying to birth a new version of themselves. And with Jeannie, I feel like that's them kind of waking up out of like the grave, because you see in the picture, it looks to be tombstones, and she looks like she's someone who's just coming out again after a period of rest or reflection. And that's what I'm picking up for this person. They're coming out of that and trying to birth themselves into a new version, and it's very difficult for them though. So this is a great lesson they have to learn. So I'm going to put down some more cards and get some more insights. Okay, with these cards here, we have the Empress, 9 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, and Justice. So what I'm seeing with these cards is that, yeah, like with the Empress, it kind of reminds me of the Genie card that we just saw. It's like this person has to walk away from something that either could have made them more comfortable, gave them a more luxurious lifestyle because of what they have done to you and other people. They're going to have to change their lifestyle or their life in some way to atone for what they have done. Or I feel like this person feels guilty about a certain way they're representing themselves. Like, it's a very weird message. The way they're showing themselves in their daily life, their lifestyle, something about that is making them feel guilty. So they're walking away from a lifestyle they previously had because they know they have hurt others. They know with the Eight of Pentacles that they have to do work to be right with the universe, because that Justice card indicates this person knows they have done wrong, and they know they have to try to right the scale in some way by changing and working on their behaviors, by walking away from the way they were. I will say though, I feel like this person doesn't have as strong of negative consequences against them, because it seems that they're someone who is genuinely changing and genuinely try to be a better person. Like this is someone who could be haunted or feel very guilty about what they have done. So they could be someone who turns to religion in some way to ask for forgiveness, or they could be someone who just lives with like, you know, I never should have done that. Like there's someone who's living with a lot of regrets. So that is their karma, is because like them finally having a consciousness and reflecting on what they have done to harm you. There's someone who's going to try to live their life in a way to make it better in some way. They're trying to right their wrongs in some way here. So that was the reading, group number 2. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it. If you did like it, consider liking the video and subscribing if you haven't yet. I usually don't do this type of reading, so I would really appreciate feedback on it. If you like this type of reading, do you want to see more readings like this? And I hope to see you guys in another reading. Bye. Hello, group number 3. So you chose Swazi Agate, and with your cards here, we have the Dagger, Aggression, Protection, the Mask, Disruption, Intrigue, the Lady, Allure, Patience, Poet of Avon, the Storyteller, Fame, Stagnation, Pride, and then we have Nyx, Enchantress of the Night, Secret, Vigilance, and Subterfuge. So what I'm seeing with these cards here, I feel that this is someone who could have harmed you. With the Dagger and the Mask, I feel like it's possible that this person could have been two-faced, like acting one way in front of you and then acting another way behind your back. With the Dagger, it makes me think of like, oh, being stabbed in the back, being betrayed in some way. For some of you guys with the Lady card, this could have been a woman who has done this to you in a relationship, like romantic or a friendship. For others of you, you could be represented by the Lady being backstabbed or betrayed in some way. But I feel that this is someone who has a lot of pride in themselves. This is someone with the Poet of Avon. This is someone who could tell a lot of stories, like they make up lies to hurt your reputation or other people's reputation. So they could be a gossiper. I feel like this is someone who enjoys causing drama. I feel like this is someone who could have had a double life for some of you guys, like with Nyx. This makes me think of someone going out at night and not telling you, or like this double life feeling I'm picking up for some of you guys. But overall, I feel like this person, that's the type of harm they brought to you or other people. I think one way this person could suffer is that they could have their pride be broken. They could have their image shattered in some way. I feel like it's also possible that they could suffer, as in like, I feel like this is someone who likes attention. They seek fame. That's why they lie and make up stories. They want some type of attention. I feel like this person could have stagnation in their quest for more recognition. Them wanting more fame, they could have stagnation with this. It's something they're going to suffer with. Like, this is someone who's very ego-based. So if something's not exactly their way, I don't want to say, oh, they can be dangerous, but that's what I'm picking up. They could be dangerous if things don't go their way. So I feel like this person's going to have to deal with having their ego broken, their pride shattered because of what they have done to you and other people. So I'm going to put down some more cards and see what other messages want to come through. Okay, with these cards here, we have the Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups, Five of Cups, Strength, King of Swords, and the Four of Swords. So what I'm seeing here is that this person's fortune is changing. So I also want to say for some of you guys, this is someone who could have lied a lot, but it's like, even if they were lying or they're a false person, people would always believe them or take their side or support them. So for some of you guys, this person could have a halo effect. Like maybe this person's good looking, or they give the impression of being a good person. So people think everything they do, they're viewing it through that perspective of, hey, this person couldn't do that. They seem like a nice person. They look nice. There's something like that protected this person, but that will break away. That's part of their karma. That will break away and give them difficulties with the Wheel of Fortune. That's going to change. And I also want to say it's not like, you know, you guys in the situation, it's not that you didn't have good qualities or you weren't believable. It's that this is someone who just has that effect on people where it's like they can kind of get away with whatever, but there's not really an explanation for it, which makes it really frustrating. So that's why I said maybe they have the halo effect. Like maybe they're good looking, so people think this person's good looking, so they're automatically assuming other traits of them are positive, which is part of that. But that's definitely changing, and I want to let you guys know, in this situation, it's not like you have done anything. It's this other person just has that effect where people just believe them until it happens to them. So this could be something too where like multiple people are involved, and a lot of these people involved, they're people who still need to do like work, or they could be people who have behaviors that harm other people. Like they could be people who just aren't very conscious. Like they don't really think about things. They kind of just accept things at a face value, if that makes sense. They're just seeing things as they are. They don't think, oh, it's possible for this person to be doing something more, because they just look at the surface. When you know firsthand, like, nah, this is something more. This is deeper. But I'm seeing this person have difficulty emotionally. They need strength, and they will need to recover with the Four of Swords after this breakaway, because their pride, something's going to happen where their ego, their pride will be chipped away at, and it will be revealed their true self. They're going to run into another person that the way the events play out, this person's able to expose them. This person, maybe they're dealing with their own match. Like this person's meeting someone just like them, and that person's winning at that kind of toxic game of gossiping, telling lies, wanting attention. I feel like this person really wants attention. That's what I'm picking up a lot. Like they told a bunch of lies to get attention to themselves, to take away something from you. So let's say if this was a friend, this could be a friend that was jealous of you. This could have been someone you were with, like an ex who was jealous of you. Family member, it doesn't matter who, but this is someone who has those tendencies. Like even if they had a close relationship with you, it would like bother them still. Like it's really weird. Like they want to be you, or they want to be like you, so they wanted attention taken away to you and brought to them because they want to be the center of attention. But this person will have karma, but their karma comes in the way of an ego death, a breakdown of their sense of self. They're going to have to relearn how to carry themselves again, because I feel like they could meet their match here with the King of Swords. They're going to meet someone who is going to be giving them a dose of their own medicine, and they're not going to know how to handle it. So that's what I'm picking up for you, group number 3. Let me know what you thought about it. This is a reading that's kind of different than the ones I usually do. So let me know if you liked it or you want more readings like this. But if you liked this reading, consider liking the video and subscribing, and I hope to see you guys in another reading. Bye. Hello, group number 4. So you chose Red Jasper, and with your cards here, we have the Gentleman, Conceit, Pride, the bottle, intoxication or spite, the looking glass, uncertainty, self-acceptance, Ereshkigal, Queen of Shadow, wrath, instability, suspicion, Charon, the ferryman, necessity, focus, and transition. So what I'm seeing with these cards is that for some of you guys, the gentleman can be a literal meaning of this is a man that hurt you or someone who has more masculine traits, even if they're a woman. But this person feels like they're being represented by the gentleman. So maybe some of their behaviors come across as being kind and helping other people, even if they have wronged you. Maybe other people perceive them that way. I do see whoever this person is, one negative thing they could be experiencing as their karma is with the bottle. I feel like this person could have trouble with alcoholism or substance use. I feel like this person's using these as a method of coping, or this person struggles with this problem. And with the looking glass, it's like a broken mirror. So I feel like this person is having trouble with self-acceptance, like they have issues with self-love, and they're not treating their body or themselves properly. With this intoxication, with this substance use, this person could be struggling a lot. They could be struggling too, like they could be drinking as a way to cope with their current situation. So for some of you guys, if this was a romantic relationship and you broke up, this person could be feeling that way because even if they have harmed you or wanted to be with you, like it's a toxic relationship, this person could still feel bad and wish to be with you. So this could be a result of that, but I can see this person just being sad and having trouble to do stuff. They're having trouble having any type of stability in their life. They're working through their shadow self, their shadow aspects with Ereshkigal, if I'm probably not saying that right at all. But with that card, it makes me think they're like going through it. They're having a lot of chaos in their life and difficulty because of the harm they have done to you and other people. I feel like part of their karma is learning how to overcome this. But another interesting message here is with Charon. This deity exists in Greek culture. So I know that if someone passes away, sometimes at a funeral, you would place coins in their hand or even their mouth. Or I think coins can be placed on top of the eyes as well. Because in Greek culture, it's like they believe that if you give coins to the deceased person, they will be able to pay Charon and be able to pass over. Like you have to pay him to be brought to the underworld or the next place you're supposed to go. I'm not probably 100% accurate with that, but that's kind of the story. So this is coming up because I feel like this person could be, they're not going to die, but it's like they could be having a near-death experience. And because of this near-death experience, like because their life's unstable, they're not treating their body correctly, they're not treating their health, they could have this near-death experience, and that's why this card's appearing like they almost have a chance where they're going to pass over, but they don't have the payment yet to go forward, so they have a lot of work to do in this life still. So I feel like this person's going to start changing themselves. I think they're going to work through this. I think this person too, I'm picking up a sense of after they have this experience, they might start to focus on bettering their life, and that could include their negative behaviors on how they treated you and other people. They could be starting to realize, I have to do work that's going to pay for that, that's going to fix that before I pass on. I have a lot to do before I move on to the next life or another life. That's what I'm picking up here. So I'm going to put down some more cards and get some more insights. Okay, with these cards here, we have the Two of Swords, Two of Cups, the Emperor, Nine of Cups, the Star, and the Three of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here is I felt that person's karma could be difficulty with things not being stable. And with the Two of Swords, it makes me think they have trouble making choices because of this. And again, like that lack of self-love. Their mind's very clouded, and they're very much so like going to be in a state of needing to do a lot of work to move through their issues and problems. But I see a positive thing here is with the Two of Cups, I think it's possible this person will apologize to you or reach out to you. Not that you have to accept that if you don't feel comfortable doing that, but maybe this person's conflicted on approaching you and other people and apologizing because they know what they have done. With the Emperor, I also feel like this person's gonna man up or woman up. Like they're gonna take more responsibility, and this person's gonna make strong efforts to change. Like, I don't know, like something happens to this person where they have a radical realization of like, wow, I need to change my life. I need to improve things. I need to apologize to the people I've hurt. Again, like I said, like that near-death experience, like maybe they realized like if they were to pass on, it's like they don't have money to pay that toll. Like it's weird kind of message. Like they realize like this person could be someone who has some type of religious belief, that they have to do certain things in this life to go to a heaven or whatever. That could be one reason why that person feels that way. But they are going to be doing work to change this. And because of this, this person does have some positive things happening for them. Even though this is a karma reading, with the Nine of Cups and the Star and the Three of Pentacles, these cards all talk about wish come true, recognition. So I think it could be possible this person could receive recognition. It doesn't have to be from you, but it could be from other people they have hurt. Like people will accept their apology or see how they have changed. I also see this too as like maybe this person transforms their life, and because they turned it around, they get to talk about like they get to talk to people about like drug use, alcoholism. Like maybe they campaign and become some type of motivational speaker or leader on that with the Emperor appearing, and they could help people and change lots of lives. So like their karma is to go through that lesson and not only transform their life but other people's lives. So their karma is really like there's a lot here. Like they're going through a lot of stuff, this person, but I do think they're going to transform and be a kind, better person because of their experience with you and other people. Even though it was negative, I think they're going to actually take lessons and change and be a different person. So that was your reading, group number 4. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it. I usually don't do this type of reading, so it's kind of something different. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys let me know if you like this type of style, you want more of this. But if you did like it, consider liking the video and subscribing. And I hope to see you guys in another reading. Bye.